No, not that one. Or that one. This one. I'm really gonna have to stop that robot soon, aren't I? Oh, the camera's still rolling. Well, I watched some pretty good episodes. Haunted Mask, Night of Living Dummy 2 and 3. But then there were the other episodes. And don't get me wrong, Goosebumps is awesome. When it's awesome. Like I mentioned, there are some excellent episodes like The Haunted Mask, One Day at Horrorland, Night in Terror Tower. There are so many good episodes I can think of off the top of my head. Yes, I did just watch the entire series on Netflix. But there are certain episodes, there's this group of episodes I like to call the messy bunch. The ones that aren't as good. It's almost like comparing Thor the Dark World to Black Panther in the MCU. One's excellent, one's just there, really. If you get what I mean by that, it's really hard to explain. Well, anyway, one of those episodes is It Came From Beneath the Sink, based on the Goosebumps books, which I did read. And that's the exact episode we will be talking about today. So without further ado, let's get into It Came From Beneath the Sink. Our episode opens with the titular Goosebumps intro, the one that everybody loves, the iconic intro. Yeah, it's like you're about to eat a cake, but then you find out that it's old, rotten, and moldy. Oh wait, I already said that joke in the Silver Surfer review. Oh. After an intro, it begins with a family moving into a new neighborhood, with one of the children being very sad because they don't get to see their friends, even though the friend travels with a bike 2 minutes later. Actually, 2 seconds later. When our main character, Kat, gets into the house, she goes over to the kitchen and finds the killer sponge. Really? That's the best they could come up with? A damn killer sponge! This book series and TV series gave birth to some of the most iconic monsters of all time. But it also gave birth to a killer sponge. Are you kidding me? Afterwards, we have the basic and most common plot in any Goosebumps book or episode. The parents don't believe the child that the monster exists. When I say most common, I mean literally most common. This was the base of every single episode. It's now night, and Kat is brushing her teeth as the sponge enters again. The fact that a dog caught onto this thing before an actual human being is just hilarious. The next day, Kat goes out biking and hurts herself, which for some reason she blames on the sponge. Okay then, next time I injure myself, I'm gonna blame it on my computer wire. Her brother and friend finally decide to believe her after so long because they finally see the sponge. They then proceed to bury it, and yeah, you already know where this is going. The sponge is gonna escape. This does happen, but surprisingly the sponge goes back in the hole, and the next day they dig it up, give it to their biology, science, whatever teacher to study it, who doesn't believe them either. Even after one of the beakers randomly break, she still doesn't believe it. My God! This is the most by the basics episode I've seen of any show. Once all of them return home, they begin studying this sponge, and on the other page they find a potato vampire. Why was that relevant? Now they all have a sudden urge to break into the school and retrieve the sponge. You wanted to get rid of it in the first place, why are you trying to get it back? Eventually the sponge is found but creates mass destruction, but it's stopped by a janitor. Yay for janitors, the worst job imaginable. It's soon found out that the sponge reacts to happiness by getting smaller and smaller until, well, it disappears. But that, unfortunately, does not work. They cannot destroy it fully. But Kat has a plan. A very weird and stupid plan, but a plan.
Good morning, Gruely. Another beautiful day. There you go. Enjoy your music.
A quick detail that I completely forgot to mention was that the dog disappeared, which they finally find at the end of the episode, along with a potato. A very peculiar potato. It's finally over. That was one hell of an episode. Well, that was It Came From Beneath the Sink, an episode of Goo... The hell? Oh my god! Get out of... Oh crap, it's the robot. Now what am I doing? Where's my non-existent fire extinguisher? Yeah, here it is. Take this, you damn fire! I finally got rid of the terrible effects! Wait, who's doing this anyway?
You should know who I am. You thought you could get rid of me? Too bad. I'm back. And since it's Halloween, I got myself an upgrade. Say hello to the Halibut, Lucas.